Woo wee, that baby getting me hype. I told my dog, you better come through and give me some more fire beats, cause that be getting me hype. So I need to get some more fire beats. So I told my guy, Be Smooth, hook me up. I'll be in the inbox this week for more beats. But what's good, everybody? First of all, I gotta give a shout out to all my proud members that are with the big game, James Silver and Blue Nation Express. Let me give a shout out to my homegirl, Katina. What's up with you? She just became a Biggie level member. Also, Justin became a Biggie level member. Shout out to Pick and Pop, FP, 1968, Cody, Reed, Muggs, Maxwell, KMT 72. I see you in the feed. TMC Live. I see you in the feed. Tyrone Church. Just call on Tyrone. I see you in there. Daryl, what's up with you, big dog? Yeah, I'm trying to get them beats popping. And Terry Lee. Hey, ho, we got members popping. So if you want to become a member, just go hit that join button. Go to Silver and Blue Nation, join. We're doing a lot of good things. I'm going to have a nice little thing for you, my members, tomorrow exclusively for them. So if you're trying to be a member, you can jump on in there. And plus, we're going to have a lot of good things for members only. So if you're trying to become a member and trying to have some of that good stuff where ain't nobody getting, you need to jump on there and get you a membership, big dog. Jump on that Silver and Blue Nation, hit that join button, you feel me? But hey, let's get them donations popping, you know what I'm saying? But not even talking about that. We're going to talk about these undrafted free agents but before we talk about anything, I always want to set it off like this. Let me give a shout out to everybody's in the feed. Donovan, Joseph Ventura, Brandon Williams, Landon Ismail, if I said that right. TC Live, you know how we do. E-Red 72, if I said it correctly. Daryl Shapp, salutes to you. King Bubba, Dallas Prospect, what up with you, big dog? Derek, my dog, I love you. What's up with you? David Jenkins, West Philly Cowboy, what up with you, baby? DHC Mactis, Maddie Ice Henry, what up with you? Stevie Mac 23, you know Boo Thing, she's in there, you know how we do. Josh Johnson, how you doing? Who else we got in there? James Nooks. Let's go. Let's talk about some stuff right here. I ain't going to be long. I know I always say I ain't going to be long. I end up talking like an hour and a half and shit. And you be like, damn, dog, you said you was only going to talk 20 minutes. You end up being an hour and a half. It just be happening like that. But today, my job worked the shit out of me. And I know a lot of people, I'll be listening to the views. They say the first 9-10 minutes, you want to grab the attention. You want to jump and talk about football, blah, blah. No, I don't want to talk about football just right quick when I jump on. I want to talk about some other things. Then we'll talk about some football because I want to ask you how y'all doing. But all I know is today, they worked the shit out of me at work today. Okay? They worked the shit out of me. Boo Thing. Ask her. I got off to work. I was aggravated. They worked the hell out of me at work today. So maybe that's why I'm a little. They worked the hell out of me today. I only work one day a week now, and they still pay me good. But damn, y'all didn't have to work me like that, dog. Y'all was killing me. Made me feel like they felt like they was cracking the whip on me. But anyway, y'all know what the story is. We about to talk about what's up, Eastside Herald. We about to talk about these undrafted free agents, rookie free agents. We know about the draft. We seen about that excellent draft that they had. CD Lamb, Trevin Diggs, Bradley the Annihilator. Is it Osney? I think it's Osney. Who else do we have? Nelville Gallimore. I heard people in the feed calling him Galley Monster. I feel you. And Tristan Hill, you better watch your spot, dog, because Gallimore is coming up the rear. Okay, and I like that little kid. Everybody's been talking about that Ben DiNucci kid from James Madison, who also got a player on here that's he's probably going to make the squad too. But that Ben DiNucci, he's a little fiery. He's a little firecracker. You know, played at Pittsburgh. You know what I'm saying? When James Madison did his thing. You know what? I like to see you push Cooper Rush off that roster. I'm not hating on you, Cooper, but I want to see somebody a little more exciting than you, feel me, a little more confidence. I like to have a veteran back there personally. People was hating on me because I mentioned Andy Dalton, but if the price was right, I'm taking Andy Dalton as a veteran backup, and then I keep a Ben DiNucci on the practice squad. I want a veteran backup. I don't want a rookie, and I don't want a Cooper Rush. Keep it real. I don't want a rookie. I like the Ben DiNucci. He seems like he's a good player. You can develop him, but I don't want him backing up no Dak Prescott and Dak Prescott get hurt, and then he's backing up Dak Prescott. Are we crazy? Are we crazy right now? No, I don't want that. I want him to be on the practice squad and let's get us a good veteran. So people can hate on me all they want to. I don't give a hell. I want Andy Dalton as a backup because he has won games in the NFL. And if the price was right, I'm feeling more comfortable with a veteran if Dak went down over like a Cooper Rush. You paying him $2 million? Shit, you better get somebody else some of that money. Yeah, I don't know about no John Ross. He probably ain't gonna come here though. We'll see. But let's jump in these undrafted rookie free agents. Let's talk about them right now. Cowboys, they always had a coup with these undrafted rookie free agents. If you look through the Jason Garrett era, a lot of undrafted rookie free agents done made some waves. I mean, Barry Church came in, did his thing. Cole Beasley, Jeff Heath. Who else? I said Cole Beasley, Jeff Heath. I said Barry Church. There's some more. Dan Bailey, Blake Jarwin. Who else? No, I don't want no Cam Newton. I do not want no Cam Newton because that's just why. If Cam Newton was Cam Newton, yeah, but Cam Newton is Cam Newton, so Cam Newton ain't taking no backup role to no Dak Prescott. I think he got too much pride to do that. Jameis Winston, okay. But I don't think Cam Newton's doing that. So I don't even want Cam Newton near the building. I don't even hate on Cam, but I don't want Cam Newton. I'm just keeping it real. I just don't. It's just too much of a controversy. I just feel like it's just drama would be with that. I don't want no Cam Newton here. Joseph Ventura, would I still want Clowney? I'd rather have Everson Griffin over Clowney. That's who I want. If the Cowboys still want to make a ploy for anybody in free agency, that's the guy I want to get, Everson Griffin. Me and Skywalker still been talking about him. He just made a video about him. We've been talking about him for the last almost month that we would love to scoop him as a free agent. So I don't want a Clowney. Clowney's a one-trick pony to me, and Clowney is injury-prone, and I want a guy like an Everson Griffin who is getting me like 8.5 sacks, 7 sacks, you know what I'm saying, every single year and is durable, still at 30-something years old, still durable and still can do his thing. I'd rather a guy like that than a Clowney. What's Clowney going to do? He just rushing the passer. We already got guys that can do that. You know what I'm saying? What you want to spend $12 million for a dude that can just rush the passer who's injury-prone? That don't make no sense. Yeah, I feel you. I think we all want Jamal Adams, but I think that train has sailed. I just really don't think that's happening. I think that's just a done deal. I think that's just over with for keeping it all the way funky. You know what I'm saying? But hey, let's get these donations popping. Donations, like I said, I just gave away a hat. My guy is going to hit me up within the next few days. I sent the hat out to him. It was a fresh hat. The hat that y'all saw that I gave out was the black fitted hat, but I couldn't find one in his size, and so I got him a fresh ass gray hat. It's fresh. Wait till he send a picture to me. That hat was fresh. And you know what? Court CD Lamb. Hey ho, there we go. John Jones with the $5 holla. What you waiting on, y'all? Let's get these donations popping. You know why I should get them popping? You know why I should get these donations popping? Because I'm thinking about CD Lamb, right? Babe Boo thing. I'm thinking about CD Lamb. He got the CD Lamb jersey, right? 88. You feel me? Yeah. Oh, I still got the Dez. Let me get a sip of that. What you drinking on? Drinking on that watermelon shit? That's good. It ain't enough bite for me as far as alcohol, but I like the taste. But I'm thinking about, you know what? We got these rookie jerseys out here. Y'all better stay tuned. I'm gonna give a jersey giveaway I think I'm gonna do a jersey giveaway this month. So y'all stay tuned. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I don't know what number I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do a jersey giveaway to a lucky person this month. I feel giving. All right, I got the Dez jersey too. I still got a Dez Bryant jersey here too. It's kind of big though. It's official though. Anybody want this Dez Bryant jersey? I know. I'm just playing. But I'm feeling like I'm gonna give away a jersey. So I'm gonna give away a rookie jersey this month. So somebody's gonna be a lucky winner. this month. That's my little girls' day. I was going to give it away, but my girls, they don't want me to give it away. So I'm going to give away a rookie jersey. I may give a CD Lamb jersey away to a lucky person this month. So make sure you keep on tuning in on every show, because that show might be the day I just give it away. And I'm going to start doing that, maybe to my members, maybe to people in the feed. You're just going to have to watch the feed and see, because I want to give back. I like doing it. So anyway, let's talk about these and keep on get these donations popping. You feel me? Y'all was killing it last month, man. Don't stop to the body rock. Feel me? Y'all want a Lamb jersey? Tell me which jersey y'all want. Before I talk about these undrafted rookie free agents, what jersey? If I do a jersey giveaway this month, what jersey? I know y'all gonna say 88 Lamb, but give me the jersey y'all want, and Boothang will calculate, and that's the jersey we will give away this month. Tell me what jersey y'all want. Everybody in the feed. I got like over 50 in the feed. I need to hear some damn answers. What jersey y'all want? What jersey do one of y'all want to win? Jersey giveaway this month. What rookie jersey do y'all want? One lucky person's gonna win it this month. So throw that jersey number out. Huh? Oh, I see a lot of digs. Huh? I see a lot of digs. 31 digs. See what we got. Who else we got? I see Diggs. Oh, that jersey. Oh, that's a big jersey. I think it's like a 3 or 4X. I got it as a gift. It ain't no small jersey like me. Oh, I see a lot of Diggs in here. I like that. I thought I was gonna hear a lot of CD Lamb, but I'm liking the Diggs. I'm feeling that. So we're gonna do a dig. So far, I'm hearing all digs. I like that. I only won a few CD Lambs, but I seen more of a digs. I like the digs. I'm gonna do digs. No, we're doing nothing but rookies. Diggs. Yeah, I'm gonna give away Diggs jersey. Yeah, there Diggs it is. I'm giving away a Trevon Diggs. Now I gotta find this. Let me get on the hunt already, because you never know. I'm gonna get on the hunt for a Trevon Diggs jersey, and one lucky person this month is going to get. I ain't getting no damn DiNucci jersey. Trevon Diggs. I'm gonna get a Trevon Diggs jersey, and one lucky person is gonna win that jersey this month. So, because I love y'all. We'll figure that out. One lucky person. We'll figure it out. Me and Boothang figure out how we're going to do this. Details will come. So make sure you just stay tuned in the feed. Details will be coming this month on how you will be able to get this Trevon Diggs jersey, courtesy of Big Game James. All right. So let's jump in here right now. So we're going to talk about these rookie free agents. Undrafted free agents that, like I said, we talked about the undrafted rookie free agents that have been on the team, that have made the team, have made some impact. Dan Bailey, like I said, a whole host of undrafted rookie free agents, not a host, but they have made some impact with the Cowboys. So looking at the names that we got right here, I was scouring through and I'm thinking who can actually make it. But before I can actually say who actually make it, let's look at the new practice squad rules. According to the new, hey ho, we got Donovan 199 holla. He said, "Can I get a shout out for my son Jackson Donovan?" You just got it. Hey, shout out to my guy Jackson Donovan. I like that. Jackson Donovan. That's a nice name. So shout outs to you, little homie out there. Hey, hopefully you like the show and hopefully you're watching the show. I like to entertain. I got some boys too, but they older now. But I want to talk to you about these practice squad rules right quick. All right. Let's see.
For the health and safety of our guests and team members,
I hate when it does that. So the new practice squad rules are as follows. Okay, it's a little bit different. So when we go to the practice squad players, we'll see why it's a big difference from the previous years. All right, so practice squad players now. There is no limit to the number of years that a player is eligible for the practice squad, which is huge because I believe it was 4 years on the practice squad, and after 4 years, if you couldn't cut it, you were just gone off the team. You weren't going on anybody's practice squad. And if you couldn't make the team, you were just out the NFL pretty much. So it pretty much hurt a lot of the guys that were still trying to get better, get cut from a team, go to another practice squad, still trying to work on their game, hone their game. It was really hurting a lot of the fringe type players that maybe could build their game up and get on with a squad. Now with the new CBA, you have no limit of the years that a player can be eligible on the practice squad, so that can really develop a lot of players. So it says right here this would end the out and up dynamic that has forced plenty of players out the sport because they are not deemed good enough to play on the 53-man roster, but they have exhausted their eligibility to remain on the practice squad. Also, the practice squad will grow from 10 to 12 immediately. Then it will expand to 14 in 2022. Also, teams won't have to expose the practice squad player to waivers every time he moves up and down the primary roster. Twice during the year, a player can get called up from the practice squad, can be relegated without passing through waivers. Since practice squad players remain free agents, this primary device is for keeping another team from disrupting a relationship that a player and team hope to continue. And also, the new rules allow teams to automatically promote up to 2 practice squad players to the 53-man roster each week, increasing the roster to 54 or 55. So it's a lot of benefits now for the practice squad player and the relationship with the team, because you know how you can get a player on a practice squad, you get after a year, he gets poached and you're building a relationship with him. Next thing you know, he gets exposed and he's gone, and then somebody else got him and he's doing his thing. So you basically build up the player, basically got him together, and next thing you know, he's on another team. So you basically lost that. So it's just a really good, thing for the practice squad players, and I think it benefits Dallas as well, because when you look at the dynamic from the team last year, you had Jalen Jelks, John V. Johnson that was on the team, Joe Jackson, you got Donovan Wilson. Obviously, those guys are probably going to have like a Tristan Hill, a Connor McGovern, probably the Donovan Wilsons. They're probably going to get the first dibs of actually playing on the team. But you got a Joe Jackson who was a 5th-round draft pick. You have a Jalen Jelks who was a 7th-round draft pick. You still have a John V. Johnson who was undrafted. You have a Cedric Wilson who was a 6th-round draft pick. You still have these guys that are in flux on the team, and you brought in a Alden Smith. You still have a Randy Gregory who's coming back, a Dorrance Armstrong who's coming into his 3rd year, who he has to show and prove, so he's probably going to get some work. And then you drafted a Bradley and you drafted a Nelville Gallimore. You got a Don Tarapo. You got a McCoy. We still seeing what's going on with Antoine Woods, but basically you have players already in the fold that are going to be battling for spots. So before, if you had this kind of depth, and I think that's why the Cowboys kind of did it like this, and you probably see other teams do it, loading their teams with a bunch of players, because now you can put those players on the practice squad. You don't have 10, you can put 12. So now Joe Jackson, who you don't maybe want to cut, he came from the last regime, maybe you want to see more, maybe he's not doing something, you can stash him on the practice squad. He was a 5th-round draft pick. Or you can still build up a Jalen Jelks. You don't have to cut him and lose him. You can build, like they're saying, building the relationship with the player, because Jalen Jelks and those guys came from the previous regime. So there's no loyalty with these new guys, but they still want to see them because they're only first-year players. They're going in their 2nd year, so you still want to see what they have. But if you feel like, you know what, these aren't our guys, we're not ready for them, you can still stash these guys on the practice squad. And there's no unlimited time. So guys can be on there 3, 4, maybe 5 even years, and then you could develop them and build the relationship and probably promote them maybe later on. Kind of like a farm system is what it seems like on the lower level they are developing with that new CBA, in my opinion. What up, K. Francis? What up, Ron the Don? Y'all good? Hit that like button and let's keep getting these donations popping. Spend some good knowledge here for y'all. There we go. Hey ho, Daryl Shop with the $2 holla. Big Game James, I love you. I love you. Think you are awesome. Hey, I love that. I appreciate that. I love people that love me. You feel me? I love you if you love me. If you don't love me, I can still love you. I might not like you, and you're going to know I'm not going to like you. Man, and that's one thing is good about me. If I don't like you, you're going to know I don't like you. I don't fake it. Anyway, But let's talk about, we talked about those rules, which are good for the team, because now you got some guys, when I'm going to mention some of these players, and a couple names are kind of tough, but I'm going to mention some of these. I'm going to go through the names that the Cowboys have. There is the Mckeon, I believe, offensive lineman. I don't have his name. Can y'all put it in there for me? I don't think he's on there. I think this is the most updated roster I have, but we'll go through the names. Rondell Carter from James Madison, Aaron Parker from Rhode Island, Sean Mckeon from Michigan, Ladarius Hamilton from North Texas, Sino Aloina from TCU, that's one of the tough names, Francis Bernard, Utah, Garrett Marino, Alabama Birmingham, Charlie, I'm not saying that last name, from Portland State. I don't know if he's going to make the squad, so I don't know if we're going to talk about that name, but running back these positions. Edge rusher was a Rondell Carter. Aaron Parker was a receiver from Rhode Island. Sean Mckeon was a tight end from Michigan. Ladarius Hamilton from North Texas. He's an edge. You know, they had Jalen Guyton from North Texas last year. Sanu, I believe, Sanio is from TCU, fullback. He got a nice little bit of money, so I don't know. They might be thinking about maybe replacing him. Francis Bernard, Utah, linebacker. A lot of people were talking about him. I watched some tape. We're going to talk about him. Edge rusher, Garrett Marino from Alabama Birmingham. The Charlie Tommy. Wow, that's a tough one. I have to get in that damn dictionary on that one. He's a tight end from Portland State. I don't even know if he makes the team. Like, come on. Running back Rico Dowdell from South Carolina. Safety Luther Kirk, Illinois State. Offensive tackle Terrence Steele from Texas Tech. Receiver Stephen Gudery from Mississippi State. Edge, or pretty much linebacker, because I think they're going to convert him to a linebacker. Azura Kamara from Kansas. Wide receiver Kindred Rodgers from Texas A&M. I know a few people have bragged on him. And running back Darius Anderson from TCU. He could have some say. I think they're going to keep him on the roster. All right. So Hamilton, if you're going to ask me about any of these players, I'll go through the people that I looked at already. Wide receiver Aaron Parker. Aaron Parker from Rhode Island, 6'1", 205 pounds. I watched a little bit of him. I don't think he makes the team just by looking at what I've seen. Practice squad, I don't know how. His special teams could be good. He's a good 50-50 ball guy. He's got strong red zone skills, but he's a very, very average athlete. I don't think so. 4'6", runs a 4'6", timed that like twice. He ran a 4'6". Only has a 26-inch vertical leap. That tells me right there you're not an athlete. And if you watch him, he's not a bad player, but you got to consider the competition he was going against. And he had like 81 catches last year. But if you watch the tape, nothing really jumps out. And if you're talking about the roster and you're talking about your top three already gone with Amari, CD, and Gallup, I think every bit of Cedric Wilson is going to be that fourth receiver if he stays healthy. I still think John V. Johnson is going to get on this roster, man. If John V. Johnson can catch the ball, he's going to make this roster. I don't care what anybody tells me. If he can put his hands on that ball with that 4.3 speed, he's a good, crispy route runner. John V. Johnson's going to be on that team. Now, I think they'll carry 6 receivers, but I don't see an Aaron Parker. Maybe a practice squad, but I don't see an Aaron Parker. All right. Tight end, Sean Mckeon from Michigan. Watched him. 6'5", 250 pounds. Watched a little bit of him at the Senior Bowl. Had some good speed, I believe. He ran a 4.5, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But to me, he just reminds me of Schultz. He reminds me of Dalton Schultz. So I'm not impressed. I didn't really see any traits. Like I said, he just reminds me of Dalton Schultz. So we already got one of those guys on the team. I want a little more explosive, and he's undrafted. I don't think, why would you keep him? He can block. He got a little better blocking in 2019, so maybe they use that. But I know Mike McCarthy likes to use his tight ends to catch that ball. That's why I think Blake Jarwin's going to have a really good year this year. But Mckeon, I don't see it. I got you, Ron. I'm hearing you. All right, so now Ladarius Hamilton from North Texas, edge rusher. 6'2", 262 pounds. Cock strong guy, 27 reps at the combine. Ran a 4.8. One thing you know about Ladarius Hamilton, North Texas, I wouldn't say he makes the roster. He's an active dude, though. He's a dude that he's super, super active. Like, he's got some decent hand rushing moves, but if you look at him, he's slow off the ball. Doesn't have that initial quickness. Stiff when he's coming off the ball. Not really instinctive when you see him. He has a good first step, but it's not a quick step. So if you see a running back jump and break to the outside of him, he's going to go at him because he can't transition. He's just not an athlete to me. He's a bullish, strong type guy, and you can see his strength on the film. He's not going to do that in the NFL. So, but I think he's a try-hard guy, and I don't know how he makes it. I think the only person that has a chance, and I'm going to talk about him last, is Carter from James Madison. Because first of all, he has good tape, but you got to really hear this dude. But that's the dude I think. And we're going to talk about their money too, because money changes how people make the roster. Okay, you can talk about, he's got talent, but I look at how them contracts are signed. You can have a player who looks really good, but I look at how the contract he signed. Because if you signed a nice contract, that tells me they like you too. If you ain't signed nothing, then that tells me something like we were talking about Anthony Brown and Jordan Lewis. I feel like if they didn't like Anthony Brown, they wouldn't have signed him to a 3-year deal. And if they liked Jordan Lewis, they would have extended him. Instead, they brought on all this other competition. So that just tells me they're thinking something totally different about Jordan Lewis. I'm not saying we don't like him. I'm saying what they're thinking. You know what I'm saying? So, Ladarius Hamilton, let me just tell you people I think could make it. Well, only one person. I think the Darius Anderson kid from TCU. I think he has a chance. Good wiggle. And like I said, because I think they're going to flex Tony Pollard out a lot, and I think they want to keep another true running back because I think they're going to use Tony Pollard as running back receiver type thing, and I don't think they're going to keep pushing him as the running back, a full-time running back. Kindred Rodgers from Texas A&M. A lot of people were, not a lot of people. People were hitting me up in my inbox telling me about him. I went and watched his tape. He's a big receiver, 6'4", 215 pounds, runs a 4.5 40. Red zone threat, but other than that, he ain't really nothing special. He made a couple really acrobatic grabs. I think that was his claim to fame. I think last year, 2018, or a couple years ago, he had a couple acrobatic catches, one against LSU, and I think he played Alabama. They had some couple acrobatic catches, but just watching him, not really a physical receiver for his size. And just I read a lot of the scouting reports on him, and they said he doesn't play strong. And when you look at him, he doesn't. Just not a player that really jumps out except the size. So we're talking about red zone threats. I mean, we're talking about the Cowboys are got those. So if you're talking about a person that's a receiver that's going to make a 54, 55-man roster, you have to be able to, number one, play special teams. You better be dynamic as far as receiver. And I don't think a guy like that is pushing like a Cedric Wilson or any of those other guys off the roster. I just don't think that. And I don't think the wide receiver depth is extraordinary. But just watching him, I just don't think he makes it on the team. I think he's a guy you could develop. I definitely feel like he's a practice squad guy because of that size, and he has pretty decent speed, 4.5 with that size. You can develop him, but he's not ready to touch no lineup. Clemson, yes. What up, Cowboys executioner? What up, Stephen Arthur? All right, so there's this other guy on here, Edge, Azura, if I said it right, Kamara from Kansas. Developmental, strictly developmental. He just super raw. I mean, he's, I think he's, what is his nationality? I got to pull up his nationality. I don't know if he's Nigerian. I don't know if that for sure. I got to check that up. But he's a super project. I think he went to a junior college 1 year, had like 12 and a half sacks. This was his first year really shining. Had like over 54 tackles. When you look at him, he's just raw. He has no kind of like technique. He's just a raw athlete. So I think they saw him as just raw project. So I could see them keeping him on the roster and develop him into a linebacker, because you got a 6'3", 245-pound guy who's super, super raw, athletic, can do a lot of things athletically, but has no kind of technique and doesn't really understand the game. And you can see not really instinctive when you see he can get taken on false step, mystified, things of that nature. But I think they like the rawness out of him. And I think he is a guy that definitely want to keep on the practice squad, because they'll look at that size and want to develop that. And he's not a rush. He's not a guy you have to rush. He's not a guy you have to sit there and say, oh, we got to sit there and do something now because that practice squad. And he got a nice little bit of money, which we're going to show right here in a second. All right. Now, one of the other guys, before I get to my main guy that everybody's been talking about, donation. Them shit's popping, man. Francis Bernard from Utah. Hey ho, we got the cash app from my dog, Jawan James, with the $5 holler. We appreciate you, big dog. Love you for life, maybe. This kid, a lot of people were talking about. I watched about 2 hours of some tape on this dude. I wish I could just show it. You know, I'm trying to get this college all 22. I got my pro all 22. I'm trying to get this damn college all 22. That shit hard as hell, because they ain't zapping me. The Illuminati ain't zapping me no more for them damn college highlights. I want to show the shit out of them, because it's harder to just explain it to you and tell you about it when you just look at the tape and look at it and tell you. So I'm going to figure out a way to get this damn college tape so I can, hey ho, Tavis Banks with the $10 holla. Aaron Parker had crazy production. He did. He had crazy production, but come on, Tavis. He ain't touching it. He got a 50-50 ball guy. Crazy production is Rhode Island. He not touching that NFL, dog. He regular. I'm talking about right now the linebacker from Utah, Francis Bernard. That's who I'm talking about, because there's been a lot of buzz about him as the linebacker. So I wanted to hear what the buzz is about, because I hear a lot of people talking about him in my Twitter and things of that nature. Oh, he got a chance. And I'm not saying I'm an expert, but me just watching him, he ain't going to touch that team. Now, he's another player. If I'm talking about the players I think that make the practice squad to be the Kamara Cat, the Kindred Rodgers, they may keep the Aaron Parker just because his, like Tavis Banks said, production is crazy. But what was I saying? Oh, Francis Bernard. Not a big kid. 6 foot, about 232 pounds. He's going to play more of a linebacker. He was playing more middle linebacker. Ran a 4.8. All right. Here's my thing about him. I see why people like him. He's an all-out effort dude. Like, he is super effort. Like, if you watch him, he is going 100 million miles an hour every play. That's why you like him. And Utah had a good defense, and he had a pretty good season this year. So you can see why the Cowboys wanted him. But he was playing inside. First of all, he was too small. He only ain't even 230 pounds. 6 foot, you too little. You're going to play maybe a weak side linebacker in the NFL. Best thing he would be able to do, to me, is special teams. But you're not going to see no active day roster, not in my opinion. I think you see they're feeling good about Van Der Esch. Sean Lee's coming back. Yeah, we know he's hurt all the time, but he played 16 games for the first time, I believe, in his whole career. Jalen, we know what he does. You re-signed Joe Thomas. I think they like Luke Gifford. He has to stay healthy because he has some injury issues. They still brought March Lillard back. They got rid of Covington. Thank God they got rid of him. I'm tired of seeing that. But I think they like what Bernard brings to the table as far as the all-out hustle. Not a super athlete. Man, takes a lot of false steps, gets fooled a lot on a lot of misdirection. Running backs running through him. Takes bad angles. I'm not trying to say all the bad things about him. Hey ho, another $5 holla from my Cowboy. Vinton Cowboys fan, $5 holla. Appreciate you with the Cash App. Thank you. Appreciate you for the donation. But as I was saying, I could see why they like him for the full effort, and he's one of them guys that's going to always be around to play. You like him because he's always around to play. But too many times, he was getting fooled on misdirection plays. Too many times, he was taking bad angles on tackles. And like I said, he's not the biggest dude in the world, so he can get out-muscled. And if a guard or a tackle gets their hands on him, he gone, he's swallowed. So I don't see where he makes any kind of active roster, but I can definitely see where they can stash him, maybe build him up, get him a little stronger, maybe see how work him in some practice, some preseason, maybe play him on some special teams. I don't know, but I don't see him ready for no kind of game day roster. That's why he went undrafted. He had too many negatives to really see any kind of active roster, in my opinion. So I know people are talking about him. You can see maybe some not tremendous upside as far as, he's just going to be getting tremendously better in 3 or 4 years. He's just going to be is what he is. But he's a guy I think he's always going to be around to play. And, we'll see. I don't know if he makes any kind of roster. People are talking about him. I don't see it. That's just my opinion. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing with Malcolm Smith. I'm going to keep it real. People have asked me. He's not under contract, I don't believe, right now. So I don't know what they're going to do with him. I know we got the new staff. So we'll see if they're going to keep him. Nothing's been mentioned about him. So I don't know. I know they still got Malcolm, him, and the kid that they brought from the 49ers, the linebacker, too. And, I think he's still with the team. I don't know, if I think he's unsigned. So I don't know. Malcolm Smith came in those last 4 games. I thought he was very productive. He's only 31 years old. I definitely want a veteran back there to help. And I think he can learn the system, and he's with the veteran coaches. So I don't see why you wouldn't. So we'll see what happens with that. But there's nothing I've heard anything about a Malcolm Smith at this time. Did I call it? Did I call it? Did I call it? Did I call it? Did I call it, or y'all guys trolling? I called this shit, man. I told y'all. I told y'all. See, y'all got a list of big game. See, Cowboys. See, Mike McCarthy. I see he be listening to me, dog. I know you be listening to me, dog. I appreciate you, Mike McCarthy. Appreciate you. Why did we just get Andy Dalton? Why are you hating? Why are we hating on Andy Dalton signing with the Cowboys? Okay, y'all really want to go with Cooper Rush? Fucking, excuse my language. I shouldn't even said effing that for real. No, you want Cooper Rush or Andy Dalton, dog? I want somebody who's won games in the NFL. I want somebody who has some playoff experience. I don't need him to come in and be no damn savior. I want a veteran backup. Now you get the DiNucci, cut a damn Cooper Rush. Like I said, you have an Andy Dalton as your veteran backup. You keep the DiNucci kid on your practice squad, and you develop him. That's freaking smart. Great signing. Great damn signing. Hold on, I'll make a quick little post right quick. See, that's that Nostradamus. Feel me, boo? That's Nostradamus. All right, so let me post that later. Is this false? Do you like my cuss words? No. Boy, you don't want to hear me cuss when I'm pissed, boy. Okay, thank you. Facts, thank you. And it, like I said, just confirm. And I'm gonna post on my Big Game James page. Say nah 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 nah. Ah, ba ba boo boo. I was right. I love it. I had so many people on my Big Game page hating. Why you want to get down? Why you want to get down? Because I don't want Cooper Rush. Okay? Cooper Rush, Andy Dalton. Man, let's really think about that one more time. Let's say it to yourself. Cooper Rush, Andy Dalton. Say it to yourself one more time. Cooper Rush, Andy Dalton. Get the hell on, Cooper Rush. I'm not hating on you. I ain't hating on you. You ain't did nothing wrong. But get the hell on. Guess what? You replace one redhead with another redhead. Okay? One redhead gone, bringing another veteran redhead. So the one redhead had a few years. Now you got another redhead that's going to come in, and I like it. I like the signing. I don't give a hell what any of y'all say. If y'all say I'm crazy, whatever. I don't give a hell. I wanted a veteran. Andy Dalton has won in the NFL. I think he would be a capable backup to win a few games with us, and I feel a lot better if a Dak Prescott went down than a Cooper Rush taking over with an Andy Dalton taking over. And then, like I said, now you got the DiNucci kid. You just put him on the squad and just develop him on that practice squad. And now you got your young guy coming in the backup, and you don't have to have any kind of pressure on him. I think that's a great signing from the Cowboys. Another great free agent signing by the Cowboys, in my opinion. I said as soon as they released him, like I said, when the Cowboys were going to fire Jason Garrett, and I seen Booth, remember, when Mike McCarthy was sitting his ass over on the chair, I said as soon as they talked about getting rid of some Garrett, what I say, Booth? I said, hire McCarthy. Damn a college coach. Hire McCarthy. We need a veteran. Perfect, y'all. Oh, man, we should be happy about this signing. You should be happy about this. You shouldn't be mad about this signing. Anybody who talks shit about this signing, I just don't know about you, man, because it just wouldn't make any goddamn sense. Excuse my language. Lord, forgive me for saying your word and like that in vain, but it just don't make no that damn sense that you would go with a Cooper Rush or what you currently have right now, and you don't go out there and back up, especially with Dak not even signed. Let's keep it all the way real. I want my dog Dak signed, starting, running the team and all that. But right now, I don't know what the hell is happening. So you got to have something to be sure right now. Do you want to be sure with a Cooper Rush? No, they don't want to be sure because Dak is not signed. Okay, I think that deal's still going to get done, but he's not signed. So they have to be smart about it. And that, to me, is another Mike McCarthy effect. You don't have a Mike McCarthy. What would Jason Garrett did? He went and got an old ass Josh, what the hell is his name? Who's like 40 years old. He went and got a 42-year-old backup. That's what a Jason Garrett move would have did. You know what I'm saying? We would have got a guy who was trash, super trash, and we'd have been thinking like, what the hell is this signing? But when you get a Mike McCarthy who dealt with quarterbacks, who knows how to coach quarterbacks, he said, guess what? Dak Prescott, he ain't here. I want my quarterback here. I want this to happen. But until he is here, what you would do a smart move until he is here, let me get somebody who's won some damn games in the NFL, who's been to some playoffs, who's been there and done that, and not give me somebody who ain't seen nothing. I need to get that until we figure out what's going on with Dak. That is the smart thing to do if you're an NFL coach. That's just my opinion. I don't want no Cam Newton, y'all. No. All right, so let's talk about the guy I think who's going to make the team, and then I'm going to bang the hell out of here. But let's talk about the salaries these guys are getting, okay? So let's go right here, and let me tell you who I think is going to make the team. And may get on the roster. I don't know, but if you listen to this dude's interview, he gets you fired up. That is Rondell Carter. First of all, I'm going to give a shout out to my guy, Connor Livesay, who was on the show last month. He's a great guy. He knows his damn shit on his draft. He knows the draft. He knows the draft. And he was on there and he was giving us his draft breakdown. He had a great draft book that came out and it was an awesome book. But, I was listening to Connor on Twitter and he was kept on screaming out, Rondell Carter. Cowboys got a good one, Rondell Carter. So I said, all right, let me check out this dude. Yo, I like him. He is 6'3", 265 pounds, and dude had 12 and a half. Let me just switch over to him because he good enough. He got a picture. You hear me, boo? Nobody else got pictures. I just was talking about them. Okay, he got a picture. That's what I think about him. He got a picture. Feel me? This guy got a picture. Rondell Carter, 6'2", 275, but he's at 265 now. That's his playing weight. This is what he had last season. 27 tackles for loss, 12 sacks in 2019, 69 solo tackles, 48 tackles for loss, 23 and a half sacks, 4 pass breakups across in 44 games. Now, that dude, I don't know about y'all, dog, but that's pretty good. And if you go watch his tape, he's pretty good. And if you listen to him, He'll listen to him. He played 3 tech. He played the 5. He stood up. Go listen to his interview. I sent out to my members. Shout out to my members out there. Send them this video with Patrick Walker. You need to go watch it and listen to it because it's interviewing Rondell Carter. This kid right here, I like him. You need to listen to him. I don't know how I got. Well, when you listen to what happened, because the biggest thing that he was saying, he was about to do his pro day, and then the COVID-19 came up, and they canceled his pro day 3 days before his pro day was about to start. So that hurt him. And if you look at a lot of the I think it's the FCC guys, the lower level guys, the James Madisons, those smaller schools, the Old Dominions, those schools that really needed those pro days because maybe they weren't a combine invite, so they really need those pro days, and the scouts working the roads, that's where they find these hidden gems because the scouts can hit the roads and go to these pro days and see these guys that nobody else is seeing. But they couldn't do that this year with the COVID. So guys like him suffered, okay? So listening to him and the Cowboys were talking all along. But if you just listen to this kid, man, you want this kid on your team. This kid, oh my God, I like this kid. I like him. Connor Live say, shout out to you, dog, for screaming his name. I like him. I think he may really have a chance. He basically came in there and said, look, Patrick Walker said, wow, okay, you got all these other defensive ends on the team. You got all these guys they just brought in. Why are they going to keep you? He said, one thing you can't keep, he said, desire, hard work, and I'm coachable. He said, and I'm a dog. That's what he said. I'm a dog. And he said, but you know what? I ain't here going to sit there and keep on trying to tell you about it, Mr. Walker. I'd rather you just see it on the field. I like them guys. I like them types. He said, I'm a dog. He said, I ain't going to keep talking to you about it. You just going to see. He said, I'm ready to show. And I'm telling you, go watch this interview. Patrick Walker, Rondell Carter. Man, I'm telling you, I had Patrick Walker on my show a couple times already. Number one, Patrick No C Walker is the truth. Number one, he gets all of them thorough. He gets all the thorough. So when he gets that info, it's the good stuff. So I'm telling you, go watch this interview. This kid I really think has a chance. To know why else I think he has a chance? You know why else I think he has a chance? Let me show you one more thing. Hey, ho, we got a $2 holler from Richard Welch. Cowboys signed Andy Dalton to a 1-year, $7 million. I told you. I'm going to brag on my page, so it's all good. I'm going to brag. I don't give a hell what they say. You always act like you know everything. Well, I told my boo thing a long time ago. I'm more right than wrong. Ain't that right, boo thing? Yeah, she ain't going to agree with it, but it's the truth. I'm a Libra. I know. Anyway, let's talk about this thing right quick. I want to show you why he has a chance. I want to show you why he has a chance in my Popeye voice. This is why he has a chance. Okay? Pick it. I'm going to wait till y'all see this right quick. This is why he has a chance. He is a D tackle, 3 tech. He plays DN and he stood up, so he plays multiple positions. He's not pitching hold to one spot. You see that right there? Bonus amounts for 8 of the Cowboys undrafted free agents. You see that? Who's the top one right there? Who is the top one right there? Who is it say? This is Rondell Carter. 20 stacks. That's his guaranteed signing bonus. These are the signing bonus of the other guys on the team. See, remember what I told you in the beginning of the show? See, you can like a player, but if you ain't paying that player, it don't mean jack poo. See, when I know you like a player is when you're paying that player. That's when I know you like them. So, Rondell Carter, 20 stacks guaranteed. Not just that. Let's go and let me show you what else. I'm going to tell you what else. So you see he's got that top dollar. So you don't pay a guy, give him 20 G's guaranteed, right? Guaranteed. And then his contract per Jane Slater. And you know Jane don't lie. Jane don't be lying. Rookie contract with the Cowboys includes $145,000 in total guarantees. $125,000 of the guaranteed base salary and a $20,000 guaranteed signing bonus. Well, when I see you got guaranteed $145,000, you're going nowhere. Okay? So he making the squad. Money told me he's making a squad. Not me just seeing you had 12 sacks on the team. Not just seeing me listen to that interview and feeling like, man, you a dog. Not just feeling like, okay, I like this kid. You got good size. You can play multiple positions. I had to go to that damn contract. That contract sold me, boo thing. Once I seen the money, I'm like, yeah, he ain't going nowhere. So that is my number one choice of making the team, Mr. Rondell. What's your name? Let me get your name. Rondell Carter. Don't forget the name. James Madison. They got two guys. They got DiNucci. They got Carter. Man, they went over there and doing their thing. And I like the DiNucci kid. And I think go stash him on the practice squad. Let him get on the team. Let him just sit on that practice squad and learn. Just let him build up his strength. Let him build up his game and let things happen. You know what I'm saying? And before we sign off here, let me tell you two things. Number one, memberships are up and available. You can hit the join button at any time. Boo Thang will have She's So Great and ushering all the memberships in. Memberships have been popping too, and I really appreciate everybody who became a member. But my Boo Thang be hooking up the memberships like no other. She'll make you feel so damn welcome when you become a member. She will make you feel so damn special, and you don't have to jump out there and do the $9.99 Supreme. You don't have to jump out there in the $10 water and like Law said, 10 to get in. You ain't gotta go to the $10 club. It's okay. Guess what? You can go to the Wednesday club. Remember when you can go in there and it's $2 or they have $2 night on Thursdays, babe? You can go to the $2 club night. You can go to the $4.99 club night. It's okay. You don't got to be. I like you to be the $9.90 club 10 to get in and you come up there and talking VIP and talking a big game and we doing all kind of things up there in the VIP. Feel me? But if you want to stay down there and just get the drinks and dance with everybody downstairs with the big membership, you can do that too. You can do it. So if you want to become a member and join, what does it include? Well, guess what? You got to go to the page and see where it says join, and it explains it all to you. How about that? I can't just tell you all the goods. That's why it's typed in. Boo Thang sat all night doing it for me because she's the head over it. So I can't just give up all her goodness and all her hard work by telling you over air. You have to go to it and look at it because she put in the work. Okay? There we go. My dog Dan Lee, he's a big game. James Supreme. Dan Lee. Hey, let me tell you something, Boo Thang. Dan Lee is crazy. He's certified crazy. He say he like me. We're going to have to meet up because if you listen to this dude, he is certified crazy. I like him. Welcome to the club, Dan Lee. Boo Thang is going to have your big thing today. She's going to get you right. And then I'm going to have something for my members tomorrow, exclusively for my members tomorrow. Got something good for y'all. Y'all going to want to watch it. So I got something exclusively for my members. So if you want to be a member, a deluxe and higher member, you'll be able to see some good stuff going on tomorrow. So it's up to you what you like to do. We're just trying to make this thing great over here. Big Game James, Silver and Blue Nation, man. So I think that's where roundabout thing. One last thing. Great signing by the Cowboys. Once again, I'm going to call it a great signing. That's right. I said great signing. Andy Dalton, whatever you want to call it. I am happy about the signing of Andy Dalton. As soon as it happened, Boo Thang, I spitted it up in the air. I said, as soon as I seen Andy Dalton get cut, I posted on Twitter. Said, what y'all think about this? I went on my big game, on my Silver and Blue Nation page, said, what y'all think about Andy Dalton? You know why I said it? Is he ask him, is he a fullback? He said, what you think about him? What I think? Suo. Yeah. I asked me if he's that fullback. I think that's who he's talking about. I think. What did Already Red say? If it's the guy from, if it's the fullback, I got to check on him. I ain't watching him. I'm going to keep it all the way real. The only running back I looked at was the Anderson kid from TCU. I'm going to keep it real. When I see running back, I just be like, man, we already got, sucking TP and Zeke. I ain't looking at no damn running back. I ain't gonna lie, that's my initial thing. Then I'm like, no, James, go there and look at the tape. Just go look at it, because my first thing is, we got TP and Zeke. We don't need shit else. Yeah. Yeah, see, yep, okay, yep. I glanced, I didn't study, so I'm not going to sit there and say I know about him. I looked at the other kid, the Anderson kid, but I didn't look at the fullback. So I will check him out later, and we'll talk about him later. All right, and I think that's it. So make sure you tune in. Yeah, we got we got an interview coming up next week. We're gonna have Young Wilson. What's up with you, dog? You coming in late. You're in trouble with Young Wilson. You're coming in later. You better been talking. I didn't hear from you. Anyway, what's up with you? Aloha. Boo thing. What, you made me drop my thought. Interview next week. Don't be dropping out of here, because y'all be getting me mad when y'all do that. Next week, we're going to have George Ioka back on the scene. He's been having some great interviews. He had the Kayvon Frazier interview that I showed about a week and a half ago. Me and Skywalker are going to bring him on again because he's got a hot podcast that's going down, and we're going to bring him in to talk about some more. He got some good tidbits of some stuff to talk about, so you're going to want to tune in to that interview next week. And I'm going to bring my dog, Jeff Kavanaugh, on from 105 The Fan again. Me and him talked a couple days ago. Just wanted to check on him, see how he was doing. And, we're going to get that popping. He said he'd be down to do it. He was on that draft stuff, so we're going to talk to him. And guess what? May have some Cowboys players on the horizon. But guess what? Only members get to see them. Membership has its privileges. That's why you got to become one. Because when we get them interviews popping with them Cowboys players, they going to be for the members. So you got to go ahead and get one. And I got some stuff coming up. But remember, Trevin Diggs, we're giving away his jersey, and we'll give you more details as the month goes on. Boo Thing is probably going to get with me as soon as the show is. She's going to probably blow my brain up. I ain't going to do this. I ain't going to do that. She always be worrying me, but that's okay. I need her to do that for me. That's why I need her to do that for me. But we're going to get and figure out how we're going to do the Trevin Diggs thing. But one person is going to win that jersey this month. All right? So from me to you, Big Game James, thank you for everybody who was in the feed. It was popping it. Let me give a shout out to all my members once again. My new member, Dan Lee, Big Game James Supreme. Hey, ho, it's done it twice. Right before I get ready to get off, there's another member in the motherfucking house. And that is TX Breed Cowboy 33. Welcome to Big Game James Supreme. You ain't get just the biggie meal. You ain't get the small one. You got the triple Baconator Supreme with the onions and the ketchup and all that, and them hot ass fries and that big ass drink. That's what you got. Right, Boo Thing? But let me pull my members up before we go, because I got to show my members love. But shout out to all my members. Let me refresh. Shout out to all the members in the house. Woo-wee, I love seeing membership. So before we head out of here, let me turn this close right here, baby. Shout out to our new members. TX Breed Cowboys 83 with the Big Game Supreme. My dog Dan Lee. You know how we do. He got off Facebook jail for the 5th time. But I love you, dog. He's a BGJ Supreme. And we got Katina. She came in yesterday. That's my homegirl for life, right? Ain't that right, Boo Thing? Biggie Level. Justin coming in with the Biggie Level. He been coming in out of nowhere, and I appreciate you, Justin. Then we got Pick and Pop, who just be coming in and picking and popping, don't they? Pick and Pop just come in. They just come out of nowhere. 20 to your face. Bye. That's what Pick and Pop do. You feel me? And then I got FP 1968 coming in on the Biggie Level. Cody Reed, Biggie Level. My guy, Muggs Maxwell, the Godfather. Godfather Muggs Maxwell. KMT 72 said, hurry the hell up, Big Game. I want that membership. And they wasn't playing, was they? KMT72, what's up with you, big dog? TC Live came out of nowhere. TC Live came out of nowhere, right? We was just kicking it. TC Live came in and said, smack that, take that 50, take that 20. Now I'm a member. That's how I like my peoples. TC Live. Call on Tyrone. How can you forget Tyrone? Biggie level. He just jump in everybody's feed, just be slapping fools with $2 hollers. Ain't that how Tyrone do it, boo thing? And then I got at the end Terry Lee, who came out of nowhere. I said, who's Terry Lee? I said, I don't care. You don't know me. I'm the BGJ Deluxe. You better know me. Okay, my bad. I know you now, dog. I appreciate you. Said what? They said what? Oh, yes. I love a Skins fan. I love a Skins fan. I'm not even going to talk to you, though. Yeah. Here's the thing. I don't even address a Skins fan because we own y'all so bad. We own y'all. Y'all not even the Washington Redskins. You're the Dallas Redskins. We own y'all. So there's nothing to talk about. Trust me. All my closest friends are Redskins fans. They don't even talk to me about football no more. You feeling frosty because you got Chase Young? Come on, man. We own y'all from the beginning of time. It's not even close. Like, it's not even close. You feel me? Y'all ain't won, and I think y'all won last year, and that was the first time in like 4 years. We are bending y'all over and putting baby powder on your butts and smacking it. Pat, pat, pat. Yeah. Stop crying. I don't want to keep whooping you, but I got to because we own you. Win. See, I don't talk to a Redskin person because they're irrelevant. Get some relevance and then come talk to us Cowboys, man. Hey ho, Steve Jones with the $4.99 holla. Robin Salazar with the $1.99 holla. Andy Dalton to Dallas. Damn, I feel you. But hey, you can stay here. We don't get mad at trolls as long as you don't be disrespectful. You can jump right in the feed and come over and be a Cowboys fan because deep down inside, I think you Redskins are down low Cowboys fans because y'all take all our players. Daniel Snyder wants to be just like Jerry Jones. He copy everything he do. So y'all did some copycat. Remember when we was in school, boo thing? And they be like, nah, you copying, man. Stop copying me, man. You always copying me. That's what I feel like y'all always copying us. I want to turn my back to y'all. Y'all always copying us. Stop looking at me. Stop looking at us. That's what we feel about you, Redskins. All right, big dog. Oh, Daryl Shep. I sure did. I am so sorry. My dog, Daryl Shep, because I think I got something really special for you, dog. I ain't going to tell you, though, but I think I got something special for you. My dog, Daryl Shep, been hollering and grinding. Super faithful on my Twitter. Super faithful. Retweets all my stuff. Super faithful. Showing me hella love. So I so apologize for not showing my dog, Daryl Shep. I think what it was. I know what it was. Huh? What? Okay. No, I didn't scroll all the way down. That's what happened. Yeah. See, that's what happens. I get derailed and I get to talking too much. See, remember how I told you I was going to do a half hour and I'm on here like an hour and a half, 2 hours? I don't know how to shut the hell up. So I'm sorry. I'm waiting on you, Rhonda Dunn. I'm waiting. Get on the team. We waiting. All right, let me get out of here, though. I love y'all. It was a great show today. I love everybody who was in the feed. I'm going to see how many people unliked the video. As soon as I go off here, I like to see how many people unlike it. And if you're unliking it, you're just such a hater. Because this is what I feel about if you unlike a video. And this is not just mine. This is just what I feel about the YouTube thing. Like, when you unlike a video on YouTube, it's just like, that's just so weird to me because, like, you can just go out the feed and don't have to say anything. You can just be like, oh, that shit sucks, and just go out the feed. You just really don't like it if you unlike it. Hey, ho! Keith Shep, $20 holla. Andy Dalton to the Cowboys, 1 year, $7 million. See? That's the Lord Jesus saying, no, you stay in that fee. You stay in that fee. Hey, man, Keith, I never seen you in the feed ever. You better bring your ass up in my feed from here on out. When you throw a $20 holla, you in my feed for life now. Okay? So you better become a member. A $2 holla, a $4 holla, $9 holla, how you want to do it, dog. But you in the club now. You got to be in the club kicking with us. You feel me? You can't jump in and drop no $20 holla and then want to just hop on out. You can't do that. We don't do that here. Once you throw 20 in, dog, we kicking it, bruh. We boys now. You feel me? All right, I'm going to try to get off now. I can't help it. I'll be tired as hell when I get on here, and y'all energize me. As Boothang. See, she like, shut up. Here you go talking up. I'm not. It's going to be 3 minutes, I promise. Just these 3 minutes, I promise. Boothang, I was sitting over there, right? And I was like, I'm about to do this show, man. I'm tired of shit. They worked the hell out of me at work today. I'm just tired. I'm going to be 30 minutes. I'm going to be out. Then I get to hearing the music. Then I get to seeing all my peoples in here. Seeing all my peoples in here. And then I start to getting into row like a dungeon dragon. You feel me? I start getting like that. I start moving back and forth when I start seeing all my peoples like, what's up, BGJ? Let's do this. What are we talking about today? We talking Cowboy football. What's up? When I start hearing that from my peoples, that tired shit go away. And then you see my lip turned up like this. That's how I start feeling. And I start getting energized because y'all bring it with me. So I'm sorry. Y'all can't help it. Y'all keep bringing that. Stop bringing that extra energy in my feed and shit. Don't bring that cowboy energy in my feed and then maybe I'll be cool. Oh, man, I love y'all. Let's get hype. But let me get out of here. I'm done. I said it 20 times. I am done. I will talk to y'all. Members, check in tomorrow. I got something for y'all members tomorrow. BGJ Deluxe members and up. Got something for y'all tomorrow. Come holla at me. Silver and Blue Nation. Big Game James. I'm out. Deuces. Peace.